Aloha, I'm Ronnie Tsunami. Welcome to Traffic to Tribe. Just got an email from one of our tribe members who asked about testimonials because she doesn't have any. She was very concerned that she didn't have anything to build up her credibility. And that's really one of the key points that Colin and I mentioned in our tribe building program, that you need to raise your credibility. So she said, hey, I've just come out of this corporate job and I'm doing life coaching now, but I don't have a ton of testimonials. In fact, she had no testimonials whatsoever. What do you do then? How do you prove your credibility with your target audience and build that trust? Well, first thing, take a look at your process, because maybe you don't have the credibility yet, but the process does. For instance, you may have a 5-step system for losing weight, and one of those steps is by eating more vegetables. Well, you can guarantee you that there are reports out there that show the power and benefits of eating vegetables, right? And losing weight. Use those industry stats. And if you have a process where maybe celebrities have talked about the power of something in that step. For instance, I know a lot of business coaches will refer to quotes by Tony Robbins, for instance, or life coaches will quote stats provided by Deepak Chopra. Those industry stats, those celebrities, those type of things that people recognize can lend credibility to you by association. So you yourself don't necessarily need to have a ton of experience out there and testimonials that speak directly to what you've done, especially if whatever your process is, you've got other people that people even recognize more than you, which can be very helpful. Use it. By again, it's being a celebrity by association. So you want to go ahead and look at your process. Now, if you don't have a signature system, you're going to run into some issues, because again, it's the process that we're hyping up now, that we're talking about, and since you lack the credibility. So make sure you understand what your process is and then go from there. Now, one of the ways I like to look for industry stats is by going to my competitor websites. Now, again, you have to know who your competitors are, but once you identify your competitors, or at least know the keywords you're looking for that represent your niche or the benefits of your program, or the pain points that people face, those are keywords like losing weight. I need to lose weight. Then you put that in a Google search and you look at the top 5 to 10 or even more, the first page, second page of Google. What are the results? Go to those websites, and often you'll find statistics provided, especially if you're a health coach and you go to other health coaches' websites. You can take a look at what statistics they're quoting, and often they'll have a link to the actual white paper or PDF report or website that they got that statistic. So do your research there. Another thing I like to do is within Google, type in the industry, such as, or vegetarian, we'll use that, vegetarian statistics 2015. Put the year in, because you want to make sure you're pulling up stats that are current, not from 1999, where a lot of research may have disproved those statistics. So you want to have the most current stats and look it up. You'll be surprised how many PowerPoint presentations that I've come across where all the statistics are nicely laid out and it's a copy and paste, and then I can go ahead and reword it, or I can look up the actual links to the resources and pull even more information from that. But you have to do a Google search, go where everyone else is, and then add that to your testimonials page, or add it to your home page on your website, where people can say, oh, that makes sense. And even if it's not your name tied into that statistic, the fact is that it's things they recognize, they're credible sources to that person in their head. That makes your process credible. And we've seen this all the time. Have you ever seen those health commercials out there when they say, these products have been tested before, or they have their process, their system, and they say, 3 out of 4 doctors recommend fluoride as a way to blah, 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 and their system happens to include fluoride. They're not quoting people that have taken their product and the fluoride has that impact. They're quoting a statistic about fluoride and they say, hey, our program uses fluoride. That's common. So go ahead and look up those statistics. But again, key thing here for you, understand what keywords to look up, what represents your niche, your field, the benefits or the pain points you're solving. Then also make sure you look at the current year for it. And don't be afraid to look for celebrities. Like I said, I've seen life coaches look up or quote Deepak Chopra a lot. I've seen business coaches quote Tony Robbins or Brian Tracy. You know, they're common people, they're names people recognize right off the top of their head. You can use their statistics, and these are people where they've done a lot of marketing, and I bet you they have stats on their websites or in their reports or PowerPoint slides and so on, information out there that you can at least research and repurpose for yourself. Hopefully that helps you. And again, don't let that intimidate you. I do not want you to think that because you lack experience in a particular field that you can't explain or research and learn more what other people have done. Don't let that stop you, because your experiences will end up molding your process in a way that's different from everybody else. So just Google it, as I say to what everyone else does. Google the stats and use them to your advantage. Again, find industry stats to replace your lack of experience, and you'll be just fine. Good luck. Take care. And if you have any more questions, go to traffictotribe.com. You can contact us through there. Sign up for our list. Get our free ebook with the tips that Colin Campbell and I put together for building your list and driving traffic first to build that list. We'll show you all those elements. And if you are on Facebook, find us on Facebook at Traffic to Tribe and post your questions there. Or if you want to even email us with a question that you want us to answer, hit us up, contact@traffictotribe.com. Take care. Aloha.